Hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? Wow. Okay. So we have the full moons coming up on Saturday, the 12th, I believe. Full moons, of course, expose things. So we'll see what happens with that. But it was interesting too because I came across another little clipping that said National Diversity Council files bankruptcy. Says top employees stole millions. I'm telling you, all of this stuff is being revealed. And that's what I said, don't get caught up in an ideology because what may seem like the good guys are not. So, people just stealing millions, that's embezzlement. I mean, it's just, all of this stuff's coming out. All of this stuff's coming out. And I am, for one, very happy to see it because it needs to stop. All of the, the lies, the corruption, everything. Will it ever completely stop? No, even in this ascension into Ukraine, it's not going to completely stop. It's not going to be utopia, but it will be much, much, much better. So it will not be this complete upside down world that we're currently living in. Where the dark side is really trying to confuse people so much that, up is down, down is up. So let's see what we also have here. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Thinking of You shirt. I have a very weird sense of humor. I would never, of course, do this, but I think it's just funny. And I don't remember where I got the shirt, guys. I just got it online because I know a lot of people ask me, where do I get my shirts and whatnot? I just buy them all over the place. Some of these shirts I've had for years because I don't, if they're so good, I wear them. I mean, I don't throw them out just because, I've had them for years. This is kind of brand new though, this one. But again, I ordered it online. I have no idea from where. All right, my loves. So, cards are flipping out all over the place. So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's reading. That was an interesting reading with the Tower. And I hope, again, of course, that you're checking out the narratives, and let me know what you think about that. I know that was a very short one, only like 7 minutes for the story, but I'll do one that's like 20 or 25 minutes, so they can get a better time to sort of relax and enjoy it and whatnot. But it's just something I'm trying out, so we'll see. We good? Yes. Death card. Death card in the upright. All right, let's just start with the death. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have a ding. Yay. We have the King of Swords in the upright. We have the Ten of Swords in the upright. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. All right, we may have two kings here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, God, there she is. Always has to make an appearance, doesn't she? She is the mold that will not go away. We have the Moon in reverse. Okay. Well, things are being exposed. People are exposing emotions, things like that. But, and it does bring an end to the situation, which we very much had this in the last reading, yesterday's reading, that this information brings an end to the cycle. Now, let's see who we have here. Queen of Pentacles. Yep, our low-vibing femme. This King of Pentacles, is this the high-vibing mask? And is this the low-vibing mask? It's the low-vibing mask, the King of Pentacles, who wants to come in as a King of Pentacles in the upright. Is this King of Swords the high-vibing mask? Yes, okay. So we have our players on the board. Now, again, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. And of course, you do want a personal reading, just email me. It should be found in the description box. Again, with these readings, there may be more players in your readings, in your own personal readings. Again, I would have to do your own personal reading for you, because even like when I'm picking these cards, like say this King of Swords here, you may or may not know this King of Swords at this point. But I'm sure you know the King of Pentacles in reverse because this is probably somebody from your past. So if I'm doing a personal reading for you, I'm going to get a name for this. I'm like, is this a friend? Is this an ex-lover? Is this a business, somebody in your, a coworker or something? And then we would get a name for this person so you know exactly who we're talking about and you know exactly what's happening. So I'm very much, I get receipts kind of thing when I do my readings. So the moon in reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in the upright, a decision. Nine of Pentacles Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands in the upright. Do you want to stop here? So this one, okay. So they want me to stop at the Nine of Wands here. So someone is very battle weary, of course, making a decision here. I'm going to find out and get the clarification for that, but someone is obviously getting the karma, which we very much know what's going on here. We, see it take place all the time, and something's going to be revealed here. So we're going to get some clarification for this, of course. Let's go with the Two of Swords first, please. Oops. I'm also going to hopefully do a brown chair chat on the souls and people that are also very soulless, and also what happens when you decide not to wake up, or you, of course, go a very dark side, and what happens to the soul at that point. The soul never dies, but it can leave the body, or there can be soulless people. But we'll talk more about that at another time. Two of Swords, please. The Two of Swords. Oops. You want that out? The Ace of Swords came up, but they don't want it out on the table. No. Two of Swords, please. Well, what I'm gathering is somebody wants to tell the truth to relieve the burdens, because the Ten of Wands came out too, but they didn't want them out on the table. Some people ask me, like, why don't you, take the cards that flip out? Every reader does their cards differently, and if the universe wants those cards on the table, I would put them out there. But otherwise, they're giving me hints to what they're trying to say. There we are. Okay, so Seven of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Temperance in the upright, yeah. And we have the King of Wands in the upright. Is this our low-vibing mask? Yeah. Okay, so the decision is this low-vibing mask, wanting to come forward as a King of Wands in the upright. Again, to try to be this warrior king, and obviously someone who is going to stick around, that would be the King of Pentacles in the upright. They're choosing basically from illusions and delusions and no options anymore to having a balanced life, to healing with you, because it's that Nine of Wands energy. This person is very battle weary. This person we know has been battling this low vibing Queen of Pentacles here, this swamp creature. They're side by side right there. So that is the decision, and obviously I don't think it's that big of a decision when you have nothing in your cups with the Seven of Cups in reverse, as opposed to then maybe healing yourself or, balancing out your energies, etc. I'm sorry, this tag, I'm going to cut it off. It's irritating my back. And we have the Lovers, because they know you were the right choice all this time. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune, please, in the reverse. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright. Ooh, sorry, my hand cramped up. The Magician in the upright. And we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so obviously someone's not happy. Things are being exposed. Yeah, we have a Nine of Coins in reverse. Guess who that is? The Anti-Empress. There we go. So this person, this low vibing mask is not happy with this Nine of Pentacles energy. They know that. They're very clear again on who this person is. They're constantly fighting. They obviously want to come to you. They just want to get out of this predicament they're in. They chose their South node. They know that. They want to see victory with you. They want to see victory in general and be noticed, because there's no victory here where they're at. And to get out of this remorse, this Five of Cups energy, they are trying to manifest this and trying to come forward. These three together. These two, yeah. And these are the low vibing mask. Yeah, this low vibing mask is trying to manifest coming towards you. Trying, again, the Knight of Swords is communication, fast, quick communication coming forward. They're trying to get to you. Again, we've had this Queen of Pentacles trying to stop this person from doing so, but now we also have this this King of Swords on the board as well, who's a high vibing masculine, and I'm glad he's made an appearance here today as well. All right, so we stopped at the Moon, which was on the top card here. Give me 2 cards for the Moon in reverse, please. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We also have the 10 of Coins in reverse. Lovely. Well, and then again, the 9 of Wands we see again in the upright. Low vibing mask, very, battle weary, sees you celebrating, knows that you've got a good soul tribe around you. Here is the decision card again. And, to get out of this defunct partnership with this low vibrational swamp creature. There's no love or passion here, no creativity, no new starts, no new adventures. They are losing everything. And they want to express this. They want to tell you what's been going on. They want to tell you and I think they're truly going to tell you, basically what they did, knowing what they did, that they lied, tell you what kind of person they were in the past. Maybe they want to change. I don't know. That's up to you. That's going to be, follow your intuition on that one. But I feel that they're going to have to tell you the truth of all this. And they definitely want to tell you the truth of what they've been doing with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because again, we saw this person as the High Priestess in reverse. I think, this person, believed this BS from this low vibing swamp creature, hook, line, and sinker. And it was all nothing but lies and deceit. And now, of course, they're getting all the karma with it. And now they're realizing exactly this person who has always been jealous of you, wanted to copycat your energy and be you, and that it was never about them. Because this Queen of Wands, or this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, will throw this person under a bus like that. She does not care about this person whatsoever. So let's go here. The Moon. Tell me about the Moon in reverse. Tell me about the Moon in reverse, please. And that's why I think this low vibing mask is very well aware of that now, because of no doubt what she's threatening to do to him or prevent or whatever she's holding over him, that if he comes to you. But the thing is though, he needs your help. Because you're divinely protected, and the universe has got your back because you're co-creating with the universe, which is what this person should have done in the beginning. But that's neither here nor there. We are not living in the past. We have the Lovers in the upright. Yeah, the right choice, man. There it is. And then we have the Death card. 7 of Wands in reverse. They cannot defend themselves. They can't defend themselves against this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And they certainly can't defend themselves against you, because they're going to have to tell you the truth. There is no lying. There's nothing. Everything they did, it's indefensible. And then we have, why? Because you're the High Priestess in the upright. You're going to know. You're very connected. You're very intuitive. You're going to be able to, the thing is, once you begin to heal and you start seeing things differently. Sorry. I need a massage. You cannot not see anymore. You see people for truly who they are, rather than just the pretty words they're saying or the mask they're trying to wear. You see them for who they are. And you may or may not say anything about that, because a lot of it's not, sometimes it's just pointless. You're not to be able to say, something. You may distance yourself from these people. You may not believe them, but to point it out or to say, oh, you did this, it's not going to really end up, it's going to make you sound crazy to a lot of people, because there's so many low vibrational people. But you're going to know. You're going to know. And so you cannot be fooled. All right. Do we need another one for this? No. Okay. Now the Death card, interestingly enough, is here. Tell me about this death card. Now, this does bring the end to the cycle. So that, again, them revealing everything also brings, again, the end of the cycle. Whatever information, the true information that you're supposed to be hearing, whether it comes from this King of Swords, this King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in the upright, this brings an end to the situation. Give me 2 cards here for the death, please. Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the King of Wands in the upright. Is this, yeah, it's the low-vibing king. They're feeling very hopeless. There was also a lot of arrogance here in the past. But this is someone who is feeling extremely hopeless and unhealed. Are these two together? No. So this King of Wands wants to come in and reveal everything. Whose Knight of Pentacles energy is this? Is this, yeah, it's the low-vibing queen. She's not getting anything, but she's been trying to prevent this person from coming forward to it and making this offer, which is the, you know, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So we see this King of Wands, who just showed up twice as the King of Wands in the upright, wanting to now charge forward. Because again, the King of Wands in the upright is someone who is a warrior king, who's going to decide to do something, who takes action, because it's a Wands, action, fire, you know, movement. And so, yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse, returning to the situation, returning back to you, making a U-turn to end this situation, to end this cycle, and to end this cycle for them too, because right now they're stuck in it. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Catty corner, 7 of Swords in reverse. They want to expose everything. They want to tell you what's been going on. Everything's going to be exposed anyway, because we have other people coming in with this information. So either way, you know, if they come in first, at least they feel maybe, you know, to save some face before, you know, this King of Swords comes in, or the Queen of Swords in the upright. Knight of Cups, there's the affirmation, there's the, the gratitude, there's the love offer, the apology, and there's the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is our low-vibing queen again. 2 of Wands in the upright. This person has been trying to stop this person from making a plan to come forward. But I think this person is now going to expose this and tell you also what this queen has been doing. Because this queen has not only been trying to stop this person from coming from you, she's also been trying to stop you from doing what you need to do here on this world at this time. Now, she can't particularly stop you, and the universe has many ways of doing this, so she thinks you're so clever. She ain't. She is not so clever, sweet peas. Oh, no, no, no. She'd be in a world of regret, trust me. 7 of Swords in reverse. Again, the exposure. So is this also about self-sabotage? No, it's just about all the hidden things will come to the surface. The lies, the deceit, just like I told you about the National Diversity Council here. Yeah. All right. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. That's beautiful. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 2 of Wands in the upright. Okay, these 2 cards are not together. Is this my high-vibing tribe? Yeah, see, the Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor. So this is your card. You know, you're getting your dharma. You're getting these beautiful things happening. Everything's going to be exposed to you. The 3 of Coins in reverse is, of course, the low-vibing mask, and working with this low-vibing queen does not work. There's nothing happening here. There's no money to be made. There is disharmony. There's nothing but fighting. And this person wants to make a plan to come towards you. It's just the low vibing. This is just the low vibing mask making a plan to come towards you. And we have the 4 of Cups to make you an offer. Not sure how you're going to take this offer. Of course, they don't know, because they know, you know what they've done. Of course, you know your own story. Four of Wands in the upright. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Again, someone unable to protect themselves or defend themselves. Someone who does not know their worth. Someone's very angry here. Let's see if these two cards are there. Are they together? Yes. The low vibing, I knew they were low vibing femme. So the low vibing femme is very angry, unable to protect themselves either because all this information is coming through and they're going to be stuck in this. So again, they're going to have to face the consequences, whether it's public humility, whether it's loss of money, finances, jobs, whether it's actually going to jail, loss of freedom, depending, of course, what these people have been doing. So unable to defend themselves, and this person's been stopped and very, very angry because you go ahead and win, in their mind, win. You know, if this person was enlightened, they would understand that they would just have to heal themselves and there's enough for everybody. But that's not how this person thinks. Four of Wands in the upright. This is new foundations for you. This is new celebrations, new milestones, celebrations, perhaps a new relationship. It's definitely a new partnership, but whatever that partnership may be, from love to business, etc. So, and then we have the Hangman in reverse. Again, that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Wands in reverse who refuses to change. Refuses to see something from a different angle. There's a lot of ego here. There's a lot of arrogance here. And this person is living in cuckoo land. We talked about, okay, thank you. We talked about, the soul, soulless people. Now, a lot of these people did have souls attached. Now, not everybody, but for this person, most likely did. The problem is when this person starts going down a wrong path, the soul does not want to be in the body anymore. It will be tethered to the body, but it will not want to be in the body. It just can't handle it. It gets too overwhelmed. It doesn't want to be there. Because you remember, the soul is pure. This personality, no longer pure. And they could change that. Again, they could do the work, but they chose. And the darker they keep getting, that's when the soul may decide to untether itself. It will hold in there for quite a long time. But then eventually it becomes so dark that the soul can't hold on anymore. And it decides to leave the body. Now the body's still alive. So you say, well, how can you have a body, a soul without a body, etc.? You can. The body is still running, but there's no soul attached. And so, yeah, that's kind of where we get these psycho energies, psychos. Some sociopaths too, because the soul is no longer living in the body. It's tethered. A lot of them are still tethered, but when we get to a point that it becomes so malicious and so evil, the soul can't. The soul's like, no, I give up. I gotta go. So yeah, Five of Cups. A lot of remorse here. Ooh, good Lord. Okay, so the King of Swords in the upright, our valiant King of Swords here. Tell me about this King of Swords, please. Sorry about that. King of Swords. Tell us about our King of Swords, please. Thank you. We have the Hermit in the upright. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. There she is again. And then we have the Three of Wands in the upright. So your ships are coming in. Is this Hermit card the Hermit that we saw yesterday? Yeah. Is it the King of Swords? It's someone related to the King of Swords, yeah. There's someone related to the King of Swords. Either they're working together, maybe in the same company, maybe it's a judicial system, maybe it's a lawyer in a law firm rather, and somebody's looking into things. Maybe it's a detective, maybe this is the police, and that this person's kind of working in unison with them. Someone's discovering, someone's looking into this creature and what they did, and this is where the Seven of Swords in reverse comes in, because this person is looking into this, and your ships are coming in because of this. Because here's the truth, baby. Ace of Swords in the upright. I cannot make this up. So then we have this, because of the information that this Hermit finds out, this King of Swords then can come towards you. And again, we have the Ten of Swords here in the upright again. Whoever because people have an idea about you, because this creature here has been telling stories about you and lies probably for quite a long time. So people that you don't even know have a certain idea of who you are, which is completely false because of the lies. So that's going to completely heal this as well, because once the truth comes out, these people are going to truly see you for who you are, which is this high vibing, beautiful energy, as opposed to this, like, the lies that this person has been telling. So the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. King of Swords. Thank you. Temperance in reverse. Chaos. Unhealed. Justice is playing out. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants to get out of the cold here. Someone is burdened. Burdened. Someone sees something very differently, a different hand. Let me guess. Is this 4 cards together? 5 cards together? Low vibing king. So low vibing masculine is definitely sees things differently. Justice is playing out, especially when this King of Swords comes through. Their life is in complete chaos and ruin and unhealed. And so it's like they're having a hard time getting out of these burdens. I mean, again, we could be looking at legal procedures here that are happening or that will happen when this King of Swords comes in. It's not going to be pleasant for these two. And again, there could be more people involved. It just depends. For this story, there's just the two. So we have the King of Swords King of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Okay, where did that card go? There you are. Queen of Cups was coming out. All right, give me 2 cards for the Ten of Swords, please. Thank you. We have the 7 of Coins in the upright. We also have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. These 2 cards together? I didn't think so. Okay, there's a divine partnership, obviously, between the 2 low vibers. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, these 2 cards are not together. So, is this the low vibing femme energy? And this is the low vibing mask. Is it representing anybody else? No. Okay, so the Page of Cups here in reverse is this low vibing queen getting a lot of bad news. Obviously, because she's being looked into. And then we have the 7 of Coins here, this low vibing king trying to reevaluate, also to heal the situation between the 2 of you. You know, and again, this Hierophant, not only just the defunct partnership between the 2 of them, but it could also be bad, verdicts coming down from judicial systems that are not particularly good for these 2. And there's the Judgment card in reverse, as I said that. I mean, hello. All right. And then we have the 9 of Coins in the upright, the 8 of Swords in the upright, or in the reverse rather. So someone knows you are this 9 of Pentacles energy. This is the Empress energy, basically from the Minor Arcana. You built everything that you've had doing by yourself. Like you had to. Like this person, this King of Pentacles, this low vibing king, may have been with you, but instead of like working together with you, healing and doing what they should have with you and building something beautiful, they decided to throw you under the bus. So you had to do all this on your own. And they very much know that. They're very clear on that now. And I think a lot of other people are very clear about what you went through to get where you are. And people are going to be just like, oh my God, you went through all of this hell and still remained this Queen of Cups in the upright, this beautiful Queen of Cups, the sweetheart of the deck. Because you didn't let it turn you bitter and ugly like this low vibing femme. Thank you. We have the Hermit in the upright. Someone looking in, is this the same Hermit? Yes, it is. Their lives are falling apart and they know why, because this Hermit is doing a very good investigation. Very good investigation. Yeah. And again, it is playing out. I'm going back to that National Diversity Council thing. It's happening, people, on the macro and the micro. All right, we have the star energy. You are this beautiful star energy, and people are noticing it and have been noticing it, that you are this very inspirational, aspirational energy, very healed. You took the time to heal. The universe also has you. When you see the star energy, this is the universe saying, I got you. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful energy, baby. Someone's taking some plans to come towards you. This is the Hermit person, which is probably, again, attached to the star, this King of Swords energy. And of course, we also know that the King of Wands, or excuse me, the King of Pentacles in reverse here, and I say reverse because he's low vibing, is coming towards you as well. Now, this King of Pentacles here now going to try to be this King of Pentacles in the upright. And I say low vibing right now because we already, my guys have stated he's low vibing. The question is, does he want to heal, whatnot? Whether you're taking, that's not even the question here. That will totally be up to you. If this person comes back, how you're going to handle that. It's going to be totally up to you on how you proceed. But I'm not worried about that because you have really good intuition, and I think you're going to be, I'm not worried about it for you. You'll make the right choice. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. We have the Hangman again in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and we have the Devil in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse behind the deck. Yeah. Well, this low vibing fam knows that they were never the person. They always knew they were karmic. They knew, that's why they were trying to get this person away from you, because they thought that they could really hurt you and destroy you by taking someone that you loved or cared about or worked with, that you really thought you had a connection with, away from you. And of course, this person was still low vibing, which, a lot of people are. But if this person would have decided to heal, and I'm sure you had to heal as well, it would have, been a beautiful thing. But this person knew they were seeking you out. They were seeking this whole thing out. And that's why this King of Pentacles here knows that now. Like, it was never about them. It was about you. Because they were trying to stop you and your light and you from healing the world. And when I say that, you just even holding the energy, just advancing your consciousness, advancing your soul, healing, raising your vibration, holds that light for other people as well. And that in itself is more than enough. Now, you also may do other things. You may do yoga, you may do tarot readings, you may do Reiki, you may be a doctor, nurse, whatever, scientist, inventing new things for the good of humanity. All of that is admirable. And this person knew that. This low vibing femme knew kind of instinctively, because this person had no doubt demonics around her, whispering in the ear. And we have this person, this King of Pentacles knows that this person will not change, is very much dark, dark, dark. The Devil. All right. Give me another card here, please. Six of Wands in reverse. No victory. Page of Swords. They want to come and talk. They're feeling very hopeless, and I bet they are. Boy, boy, boy. All right. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. We have the Star again in reverse. Third time that card's come out. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. No happiness, no joy here. Just heartbreak. And there it is. Three of Swords in the upright. And Nine of Wands. This is the low vibing masculine's energy, having to protect themselves. And Ten of Swords, having a very hard time to get out of this Ten of Swords energy. Oof. But you're never going to get happiness or anything from a swamp creature. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work, people. There will never be joy there. The Empress just popped out. Do you want the sound? No. That's you guys. This beautiful Empress energy. We have the Four of Coins, holding on to your energies, holding on, but justice is playing out. It's just the low vibing mass trying to hold on to you. Justice is playing out. The scales are being balanced. And this, again, this low vibing mass wants to come towards you and reveal everything. That's the moon in reverse. And there you are, this beautiful Queen of Wands in the upright. Very charismatic, beautiful, energetic. You do what you say you're going to do. Your word is gold. Very important in today's world. Very important. And Eight of Swords in the upright. And we have a King of Swords in reverse. Is this our low vibing king here? Ooh. Is this somebody else? Another low vibing working with this one? Ooh, yeah. It's funny because in my own personal readings, I also have this person. Unfortunately, my guides tell me that he is a pedo, if you know what I mean. I don't think that's in this particular reading for you guys, but yeah, there's someone else here who has been working with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is also most likely going to go to jail too. So everything's going to be exposed. This low vibing mass, the King of Pentacles guy here, is going to even tell about this other person here. So there may be a third, four people involved. Who knows how many people involved with what's been going on. But they did not act alone. Very interesting that popped up because I was actually thinking about this card when I was doing the early part of the reading. Funny that it comes out now. Okay, let's get 4 cards to wrap this up. Alrighty. My nose. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you. The World reversed. Strength reversed. King of Wands reversed. And the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Somebody wants to get away from the drama. They're very clear about that. We have an Emperor in reverse, a low vibing Emperor, and a low vibing King of Wands in the reverse. Are these the same person? Ooh. Is this King of Wands reverse the King of Pentacles? No. Is this this Emperor in reverse the King? Okay. So the Emperor in reverse here is the King of Pentacles that we see here, right? But this King of Wands in reverse is somebody different. Was this the King of Swords in reverse we saw? There's that other one. There is somebody still working with these people. It's another low vibing person. They don't want the situation to end because the low vibing king, well, both of them, don't want you to meet this high vibing emperor, this high vibing King of Swords person, because it spells the end. Someone doesn't have any strength or integrity here and does not want to see you heal and doesn't want to see this low vibing mass, the one who's trying to come forward, heal. We have the King of Wands here in reverse. Is this King of Wands the King of Pentacles in reverse? Wow. Okay, guys, we have, this hasn't happened in a while. We have another person, another low vibing mass coming into the picture, which we haven't had in a while. This one's been hiding in the shadows. This is definitely someone who's been working with the Queen of Wands in reverse, who is just as diabolical as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. This is showing up now as a King of Wands in reverse. This is the oh boy, this is a really bad person, who is trying to stop the King of Pentacles from coming forward, the low vibing King of Pentacles from coming forward. So this person's been ganged up on. You're going to hear about all this. It's going to be revealed because there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of money coming in from here. Again, this could be inheritance. This could be going up the corporate ladder. Somebody trying to steal your ideas, your creations, your stories, your movie, whatever it may be. There's a lot of money coming towards you, and this Queen of Pentacles does not want you to have it, of course, because these people are greedy out the wazoo. This is one of the reasons they were trying to stop you. Wow, man. Wow. And that's why, some of these people are going to be heading to jail. Just like these people that were stealing millions. Jail time. Ooh, baby. Wow, what a reading. What a reading. Okay, well, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was enlightening. And again, if you do want a personal reading, just send me, just email me and we'll take it from there. All right, bye, guys. Ciao.